4 decades, their voices have been the soundtrack of our lives. They sang us through heartbreak, celebration, hope, and loss. Their records sold by the millions. Their concerts filled arenas around the world. Their names became larger than music itself, transforming into symbols of excellence, perseverance, and artistic greatness. To many fans, these legendary singers seemed almost untouchable. They stood beneath the bright lights of fame, collecting awards, breaking records, and creating songs that would live forever. But behind the applause and admiration, some of music's most beloved icons have been facing battles far more difficult than anything they encountered on stage. Battles against devastating illnesses. Today, we're looking at 5 legendary singers who are currently living with serious health conditions. Despite painful diagnoses, difficult treatments, and uncertain futures, they continue to inspire millions through their courage and determination. Their stories remind us that fame cannot protect anyone from life's greatest challenges. Yet they also prove that strength can emerge from the darkest moments. Let's begin with number 5. Singer 5, Billy Joel. Few artists have captured the spirit of America quite like Billy Joel. Born in the Bronx, New York, and raised on Long Island, Joel developed a passion for music at a young age. His childhood was far from easy. His family faced financial struggles, and he often turned to music as both an escape and a source of purpose. That determination eventually changed his life. In the 1970s and 1980s, Billy Joel became one of the biggest recording artists in the world. Songs like Piano Man, Just the Way You Are, Uptown Girl, and We Didn't Start the Fire became timeless classics. His ability to blend storytelling with unforgettable melodies earned him countless awards and a place among the greatest singer-songwriters in history. Fans admired not only his talent but also his authenticity. He wasn't a manufactured celebrity. He felt real. His songs reflected everyday people, everyday struggles, and everyday dreams. For decades, Joel continued performing, filling stadiums and maintaining a loyal fan base spanning generations. Then came troubling news. In recent years, Billy Joel revealed that he had been diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, often called NPH, a neurological condition involving excess fluid in the brain. The disorder can affect balance, mobility, memory, and cognitive functioning. For someone whose life revolved around performing in front of thousands, the diagnosis was deeply concerning. Reports indicated that Joel began experiencing difficulties with balance and physical coordination. Activities that once felt routine suddenly became much more challenging. Fans were shocked. Many had spent years watching him command stages with energy and confidence. Seeing one of music's most enduring performers face such a serious neurological condition was heartbreaking. Medical specialists worked closely with Joel as he underwent treatment and rehabilitation. The singer publicly acknowledged the challenges involved in managing the condition while focusing on preserving his quality of life. The illness forced him to re-evaluate aspects of his career and daily routine. Yet even during this difficult chapter, Billy Joel's spirit remained remarkably resilient. Messages of support flooded social media. Fans shared stories about how his music had helped them through difficult periods in their own lives. Many expressed gratitude simply for the decades of memories he had already given the world. The outpouring of love demonstrated something powerful. The impact of a legendary artist extends far beyond record sales or awards. It lives within the hearts of the people whose lives they touched. Today, Billy Joel continues his health journey with the support of family, friends, medical professionals, and millions of devoted fans around the globe. His battle is ongoing, but so is the admiration people feel for him. And that brings us to number 4. Singer 4, Linda Ronstadt. Before many modern pop stars ever stepped onto a stage, Linda Ronstadt was redefining what it meant to be a female vocalist in America. Born in Arizona, Ronstadt grew up surrounded by music. Her powerful voice quickly distinguished her from other performers, and by the 1970s she had become one of the most successful recording artists in the world. Her versatility was extraordinary. She could sing rock, country, folk, pop, and traditional Mexican music with equal brilliance. Hits such as Blue Bayou, You're No Good, and When Will I Be Loved helped make her one of the defining voices of her generation. Critics praised her vocal range. Fans adored her emotional delivery. Fellow musicians respected her artistry. For years, Linda Ronstadt seemed unstoppable. Then her voice began to change. At first, the symptoms were subtle. She noticed increasing difficulty controlling her singing. Notes that once came effortlessly suddenly felt harder to reach. Over time, the problem became impossible to ignore. In 2013, Ronstadt publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Later evaluations led doctors to identify her condition as progressive supranuclear palsy, a rare neurological disorder that shares some symptoms with Parkinson's but can be even more debilitating. The diagnosis changed everything. One of the greatest singers of all time found herself unable to perform in the way she once had. For an artist whose identity was deeply connected to her voice, the emotional impact was profound. She openly discussed the heartbreak of losing her ability to sing professionally. Fans around the world were devastated by the news. Many could hardly imagine music without Linda Ronstadt's voice. The disease gradually affected her balance, movement, and daily activities. Tasks that many people take for granted became increasingly difficult. Yet throughout her journey, Ronstadt displayed remarkable honesty and courage. Instead of hiding from the public, she chose to speak openly about her condition. By doing so, she helped raise awareness about neurological diseases and offered comfort to others facing similar struggles. Her willingness to share her experience earned widespread admiration. Tributes poured in from fellow musicians, industry leaders, and longtime fans. Many describe her not only as one of the greatest singers in history, but also as an example of grace under extraordinary adversity. Though her illness has dramatically altered her life, her legacy remains untouched. The recordings she created continue inspiring new generations of listeners. Her influence can still be heard in countless artists who followed in her footsteps. And perhaps most inspiring of all, she has shown that a person's value does not disappear when illness changes their abilities. Her courage continues speaking even when her legendary singing voice no longer can. Singer 3. Celine Dion. For decades, Celine Dion seemed unstoppable. Born in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada, she was the youngest of 14 children in a musical family. Her extraordinary talent emerged at an early age, and by the time she was a teenager, industry insiders already recognized that she possessed a once-in-a-generation voice. Her rise to global superstardom was remarkable. Songs such as The Power of Love, Because You Loved Me, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, and the iconic My Heart Will Go On transformed her into one of the best-selling artists of all time. She won multiple Grammy Awards, sold hundreds of millions of records, and became one of the most successful concert performers in music history. To fans, Celine Dion represented vocal perfection. Her powerful performances seemed effortless. That is why the news she shared in 2022 stunned the world. Through an emotional video message, Dion revealed that she had been diagnosed with stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological disorder that affects the central nervous system and can cause severe muscle stiffness and painful spasms. The announcement was heartbreaking. As she spoke directly to fans, emotion filled her voice. She explained that the condition was affecting her ability to walk and sing, creating obstacles unlike anything she had ever faced. For someone whose entire career depended upon precise control of her voice and body, the diagnosis was devastating. The illness forced her to cancel and postpone numerous performances. Fans around the world watched with concern as updates emerged regarding her health. Every new announcement generated headlines and emotional reactions across social media. Many supporters shared memories of concerts they had attended and songs that had accompanied important moments in their lives. Others expressed admiration for her honesty. Instead of hiding her struggle, Dion chose transparency. She openly discussed the difficulties of living with a rare disease. She described intense physical therapy sessions, ongoing medical treatment, and the daily challenges of adapting to a body that no longer responded the way it once had. The emotional impact extended beyond her fans. Her family became a vital source of support throughout the journey. Having already endured the heartbreaking loss of her husband and longtime manager, Renee Angelil, years earlier, Dion now faced another enormous challenge. Yet she refused to surrender. Throughout her recovery efforts, she repeatedly expressed her determination to return to the stage whenever possible. That fighting spirit inspired millions. Her story became about more than illness. It became a lesson in resilience, courage, and hope. Today, Celine Dion continues managing her condition while focusing on treatment and rehabilitation. Though the road remains difficult, her determination continues inspiring fans around the world. Singer 2. Neil Diamond. Few performers have left a mark on American music quite like Neil Diamond. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Diamond developed a passion for songwriting early in life. Long before he became a superstar performer, he was already creating songs that showcased his remarkable talent. His breakthrough eventually led to one of the most successful careers in popular music. Classics such as Sweet Caroline, Cracklin' Rosie, Song Sung Blue, and America became staples of radio stations, sporting events, and family celebrations. His concerts attracted enormous crowds. His songs united generations. His distinctive voice became instantly recognizable around the world. By the time he entered his later years, Neil Diamond had achieved virtually every milestone a musician could dream of. Then, in 2018, came life-changing news. Diamond announced that he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The diagnosis arrived just as he was preparing to continue touring. Instead, he made the painful decision to retire from the road. For many fans, the announcement felt deeply personal. Neil Diamond wasn't just another performer. His music had become woven into the fabric of American culture. The thought of Parkinson's disease ending his touring career was difficult for millions to accept. Parkinson's affects movement, coordination, and other neurological functions. Symptoms can progress over time, creating increasing challenges for those living with the condition. For a singer accustomed to performing in front of thousands night after night, the diagnosis represented a dramatic turning point. Diamond publicly acknowledged the emotional weight of the decision to stop touring. It was not simply about ending concerts. It was about saying goodbye to a lifestyle he had loved for decades. Yet even as the disease changed his circumstances, it did not erase his passion for music. He continued writing, recording, and making public appearances when possible. In interviews, Diamond displayed remarkable grace and positivity. Rather than focusing exclusively on what had been lost, he spoke about appreciating the life he had lived and the opportunities still available to him. That attitude resonated deeply with fans. Support poured in from across the music industry. Fellow artists praised his courage. Longtime listeners shared stories of how his songs had accompanied weddings, graduations, military homecomings, and countless other milestones. One particularly moving moment came when crowds spontaneously sang Sweet Caroline at events around the world, transforming a beloved song into a symbol of support for the man who created it. Those moments demonstrated the extraordinary bond between Diamond and his audience. His diagnosis may have ended his touring career, but it could never diminish the joy his music continues bringing to millions. Today, Neil Diamond remains a beloved figure who continues navigating Parkinson's disease with dignity and strength. His journey reminds us that even when illness changes the course of a life, it cannot erase a lifetime of accomplishments or the love of devoted fans. But as emotional as these stories have been, the final singer's battle may be the most heartbreaking and inspiring of all. This legendary performer has spent decades fighting through physical pain, public scrutiny, and unimaginable personal challenges while continuing to share music with the world. Singer number 1. Dolly Parton. There are very few entertainers whose influence extends beyond music in the way Dolly Parton's does. Born in a small cabin in rural Tennessee, Parton grew up in poverty as one of 12 children. Her family had little money, but they possessed something equally valuable: a love of music. From an early age, Dolly dreamed of becoming a star. She sang in church, performed on local radio programs, and developed the songwriting skills that would later make her one of the most respected artists in the world. What happened next became one of the greatest success stories in entertainment history. After moving to Nashville, Parton steadily built a career that would eventually transform her into a global icon. Songs like Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, I Will Always Love You, 9 to 5, and countless others became timeless classics. She earned multiple Grammy Awards, induction into prestigious halls of fame, and recognition as one of the most successful female artists in history. Yet Dolly Parton's impact extends far beyond music. Her charitable efforts, literacy programs, disaster relief contributions, and countless acts of generosity have touched millions of lives. For many people, she represents kindness as much as talent. That is what made growing concerns about her health so emotional for fans. Over the years, Parton has openly discussed several serious medical challenges. One of the most significant has involved a condition known as Bell's palsy, a neurological disorder that can cause temporary facial paralysis and weakness. She has spoken publicly about experiencing frightening symptoms that affected part of her face and caused significant concern. For a performer whose career depended heavily upon public appearances, television interviews, and live performances, the experience was understandably alarming. Fortunately, she recovered from the most severe effects, but the episode served as a reminder that even seemingly unstoppable stars face vulnerable moments. As the years passed, Parton also became increasingly open about the physical toll of aging and chronic health issues. She has discussed dealing with chronic pain, mobility challenges, and the demands of maintaining a busy professional life well into her later years. Unlike many celebrities, Parton has rarely tried to present herself as invincible. Instead, she has often spoken candidly about life's hardships. That honesty has strengthened her connection with fans. Many people see themselves in her struggles. They recognize that beneath the glamorous stage outfits and legendary career is a human being confronting the same realities that countless others face. The emotional weight of these challenges became even more apparent as Parton navigated personal losses and increasing concerns about her own health. Yet through it all, she continued creating music, supporting charitable causes, and inspiring audiences around the world. Perhaps one of the most remarkable aspects of Dolly Parton's story is her refusal to allow adversity to define her. Whenever health concerns emerged, she responded with determination. Whenever obstacles appeared, she found ways to keep moving forward. That resilience has become one of her greatest legacies. Friends, colleagues, and fans frequently describe her as someone whose optimism remains intact even during difficult times. The public response to her health struggles has been overwhelming. Supporters from every generation continue expressing gratitude for the joy she has brought into their lives. Messages of encouragement regularly flood social media whenever updates about her health surface. Fellow entertainers have repeatedly praised her strength, generosity, and perseverance. Many younger artists credit Parton not only for influencing their music but also for demonstrating how to navigate fame with grace and humility. Today, Dolly Parton continues living with the realities of aging and ongoing health concerns while remaining one of the most beloved figures in entertainment. Her journey is not simply about illness. It is about resilience. It is about continuing to find purpose even when life becomes more challenging. And it is about proving that true greatness is measured not only by achievements but by character. As we reach the end of this countdown, one powerful truth becomes impossible to ignore. The voices that shape generations are still human. They may fill arenas, sell millions of records, and earn worldwide admiration, but they face many of the same fears, uncertainties, and medical challenges that affect ordinary people every day. Billy Joel's fight against a neurological condition. Linda Ronstadt's courageous battle with progressive supranuclear palsy. Celine Dion's determination in the face of stiff person syndrome. Neil Diamond's ongoing journey with Parkinson's disease. And Dolly Parton's perseverance through significant health challenges and the physical realities of aging. Each story reminds us that strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is continuing forward despite it. These legendary singers have given the world unforgettable music, cherished memories, and moments that will live forever. Now, through their health battles, they are teaching another important lesson: courage. Their journeys inspire people facing illnesses of their own. They encourage families caring for loved ones. And they remind all of us to appreciate the people we admire while they are still here to hear our gratitude. So if any of these artists have touched your life through their music, take a moment today to celebrate them. Listen to their songs. Share your favorite memories. Send positive thoughts their way. Because behind every legendary voice is a human being fighting battles that the audience may never fully see. And perhaps the greatest tribute we can offer is our appreciation, our support, and our hope that these remarkable artists continue finding strength in the days ahead. Thank you for watching, and please join us in wishing these legendary singers health, comfort, and courage as they continue their journeys.